Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update on XRP BTC. Right now, guys, we're at 2,477 Satoshis. We're up 1.43%. It is September 13th, 2019. It's 12:23 p.m. Eastern time. So I want to put that out there in case you're watching this at a later date there. But guys, what I wanted to put on your radar today here is market cycles and how XRP right now, on a longer time frame, even on the daily chart here, we're seeing a pretty steep divergence. What we've been having is price has been getting slammed down here probably for the last, guys, since December. We've just been moving down, just slowly grinding down. And what's happening is our RSI is actually gaining strength. You see these higher lows that are coming in right here. So a lot of times when you're looking for a long-term investment, that's what you want to see. You see how these market cycles just keep repeating themselves, guys? XRP is going to have another market cycle. You know, maybe we shake out for even another 2 or 3, 4 months and find a bottom here before we have that next big spike. And what we have to do is accumulate these coins so that you can be ready for the next spike. And this is what we're talking about, long-term investing. Okay, today we're not talking about just trading, getting in and out, doing a quick thing. We're stepping back and we're looking at the whole picture of XRP BTC here. And what you've noticed is basically when we do get these spikes that come in, it's thousands of percent, and they come in very fast. So basically we'll spike up hard for maybe about 3 weeks to a month, and then we lose it all. And we basically retrace almost all the way back, and you can see it happened again here. And what was actually going on is we were setting higher lows here in terms of these market cycles that were taking place. And then here we had a failure, and then we got pushed back down. We're actually lower than the last time that we had a low around that 4,173 Satoshis. And what I wanted to do here was put on some Fibonacci's for us. And I want to show you how deep we retrace and react. I think it's really important that we look at this. And guys, if you get something out of these videos, you like me looking at this long term for XRP and covering XRP especially, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and let me know down low, and I'll keep covering XRP for all the people who really enjoy me doing it. So what happened was, guys, here from our swing low up to our swing high of this move, we actually broke down through the 0.886 on the Fibonacci. So that's basically a full retracement, guys. We almost lost everything, and that's the importance of trailing stop losses. Say you have these coins and you start to see one of these spikes take place, guys, really start moving up those stop losses, give it enough room to have fluctuations, but you don't want to end up losing one of these moves here. It takes too long for them to shake out, and you're sitting in those coins when you could be looking at other investments and trading those things. So that's where you just really want to know when to take profit. That's the way I look at it, guys, and I really think it's one of the best things you can do as opposed to just riding out these huge market cycles that take place. You really want to capitalize on them, because even if you can capitalize them, say you're buying down in here, guys, and you ended up even selling around 15,000 Satoshis or whatnot, and you even missed this, you know, parabolic spike where we just went up. Think about how many you could buy if you're patient and you see this retracement coming back in. Think how many more you could get. So that's the thing that you want to really focus on, is that accumulation process and protecting profits when you have it. I've heard of people who've had basically 3,000% paper gains here, or, you know, like paper gains or paper losses, but in terms of this, I'm talking paper gains to where they saw the asset they're in go up over 3,000% and they didn't capitalize on it. And that's something that's just devastating, guys, then to see the price go all the way back down. So you have to realize in this space, these market cycles are very fast and they're very aggressive. So I wanted to point that out as well, that a lot of times you will get these full retracements, full shakeouts. But we're seeing this bullish divergence taking place where price is getting pushed down, but our RSI, we're having those nice higher lows. Our RSI right now on the one-day chart is at 42 right now. But something I wanted to point out, just so you can be careful, because remember, we never want to jump the gun too soon on something just like divergence. So what you're seeing is this huge push downwards, okay? Now, in purple here, or in pink, this is our 50-day moving average. And what a lot of people like to do, they like to wait until we have a candle close back up above that, because right now it's still acting as overhead resistance. Do you see how the river's pushing us down? We're still in that downtrend right now. But you see what happened last time when we got up above it? We had that huge parabolic spike. Over here, we had that huge parabolic spike. So it's very important when we lose this, you can see what happened, and it's also very important when we close back up above that. So that's something you really want to keep your eyes on, guys, is that 50-day moving average, and start waiting. If you're a more conservative investor, what you would wait for is basically a close up above that. You can see that, and that would also correlate with this resistance here. That's going to be around 2,743 Satoshis. But if we start closing up above that, then there's going to be more room to run to where maybe we can come up here and tackle that 3,332. And what you want to do is just take it in steps, guys, and this is how I would work it. I wouldn't want to get, overwhelmed. I would just go for the first few spots of overhead resistance. So that's going to be 3,843, and then maybe a little hesitation here, guys. Let me do this one for us right here, and then we're going to have, and that's going to be at 3,478. Then we're going to look at resistance 3,338. Then we'll look right about here, and I like to go off the real bodies, guys. That's 2,759 Satoshis. So that's what we're looking for. And we also had a little hammer candle that formed down here, and a lot of times after you've had this massive downtrend, that's what you want to look for. I would have liked to see it on more volume, though. It's something I'd like to see. And then what we're going to try to set here is a higher low. If I can zoom in on this a little bit for you, you see right there, if we could set a higher low, get some type of Harami pattern, then eventually get up above this 12 EMA, which is in orange, and then up above this purple EMA, that's our 26 EMA. So it'd be good to see those cross and then start to get up above these three moving averages, guys, so we can start to make a move to the upside. But it's good that we're having that bullish divergence, and what I want to do here is just put this on your radar down the road. We've been really pressed down hard, you can see, for the longest time. And when XRP wants to spike, guys, it's going to basically come out of nowhere. Do you see these huge sticks of volume? That's what you're looking for. That's how fast it happens. Look at all this volume over here. That was almost like an atom bottom there, and we had a ton of volume that just shot us to the upside. So, guys, that's what I wanted to put on your radar here. Just don't underestimate the power of XRP and how fast it can run in these market cycles. And if you see something going up and you're making huge gains, guys, I implore you, please put those trailing stop losses in. It can really help you out, and you don't want to see those gains just all go away, because a lot of people, they'll fly so high when the price is up here, but if anything goes straight up, it's going to be coming straight back down. You can see how we've just kind of been shaking this out now. So we're going to see if we can put in a bottom and eventually start to get this turned to the upside. But I wanted to put it on your radar, guys. If you like these videos, like, subscribe. You want me to cover an XRP, smash that like button, guys. I appreciate being here with you today and really study about the cyclical nature of market cycles. That's one of the best things that I can tell you. God bless, my friends.